everybody, welcome back to RachandBella Crafts. Rachel here, hope you're all well. So just a quick recap, we are still doing our How Boho Can You Go collaboration, and today is the 20th, and today we've got Margreth from Sevenplaza, so please don't forget to go and check out her video today. Yesterday we had Amber from NightOwlCollage with an amazing tutorial, both of which will be saved to the playlist in our on our channel. So if you do have any difficulties finding them, go and check them out via our playlist. But I hope you're enjoying the collaboration. Also, there was a video put up on my channel on Sunday with a freebie with lots of doors. So if you haven't yet had the chance to check that out, please do go check that out, and also go and take advantage of the freebie files. I think there's about 7 pages of them there. Gosh, it's a whole kit really. And that's over on our Ko-fi page. So what are we doing today? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple centerpiece using some fabric for a belly band, and it's literally going to take us a couple of minutes. In fact, I've got 2 small little tutorial things for you today, but they're just really simple ideas of how you can add in, you know, extra elements, you know, keep that whole boho thing going, and it not be, you know, too onerous really, but also how you can do something quite easy and simple, and yet it's really, really effective. So this is an idea, I don't know where this idea originally originated from, but it's an idea that I gleaned from one of Bella's previous journals, and it simply is this. So I'm going to do this in my center page. You can do this at any point throughout your journal, but I just think it's a really good one to do across 2 pages. Because not only that then, but you're kind of, you know, saving on rather than to make cuts as well, but I think it just makes it a bit more solid. But I'm going to do mine in the centre because I think it'll be a really nice, I'm not very good at centre spreads, so I wanted to kind of find something so that I can pop some bits and pieces into the centre of the journal. So I have taken this lovely piece of fabric. It is like a kind of voile, I suppose, with some lovely gold embroidery on. Obviously you can do this with any piece of fabric. Lace is also very nice to use for this, but obviously as I'm doing boho, I'm going to go with more of a boho-y type of fabric, and I'm going to simply, I've cut it, would you like to see the dimensions? It is 7 centimeters, 2.5 inches wide, and obviously I've cut it to the length of my page, and I am simply going to attach it here. Now you can stitch this on, you can glue this on. Personally, I'd be inclined to stitch down there, I think, because it's going to be holding things behind it, and I think just for that, you know, solidity, is that the right word? Just to make sure, you know, peace of mind that it's not going to come tearing off the page at any point. It's probably advisable to stitch it down if you can. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, don't worry, just glue it really, really well. I'm just going to hold that down there a second while my glue takes. There we go. Now, obviously we've installed ourselves now with a wonderful belly band, horizontal belly band, which will now store lots of fabulous ephemera. However, I do hear you say, how am I going to stop the stuff falling out the bottom? Well, this is the tip that I gleaned from Bella. So I have gone ahead and cut out 2 double circles, and by double I mean it's 2 ply, so it's 2 pieces of paper, and I've stuck them together, and I'm simply going to pop these onto the bottom of the page. And the idea being, and I'm just going to pop some ink around them so that they don't look really strange just sitting there. The idea being that they will catch anything that tries to escape out of my belly band. So if anything starts to slide down, they will be there and they will stop that happening. So they're a bit of a buffer really, but I think they'll be really nice then for me to add some perhaps tall tags or something like that in it. Now you could extend this all the way across if you wanted to. You could take a wavy piece of paper perhaps and pop a little lip there so that you've got like an extra pocket at the bottom. It's all sorts of things that you can do. But for today, I'm going to utilize this technique. I'm going to only glue the bottom half, so here, and that's just simply to hold this in place. Just try and pop that eyeballing this into the centre. And again, I thought that they look like I'd drawn them on there. Let's see where those little gold marks come from. And then again, eyeballing that. I do hope that's in the centre there now, because I haven't measured it. There we go. So they will now just sit just slightly proud there. I'm going to just stitch that and I'll be back. There we go. So I've taken my lovely bit of yellow gold stitching all the way down the side of the page, and I think that looks really good, and it's obviously caught that in there, so that's not going to go anywhere now. When I bind my journal in now, obviously as well, I will bind through the centre of that. Like I say, you could pop this anywhere throughout your journal, so if you had it further back, you know, the same principle would work. You'd still have one this side here and then one this side here, but I'm not going to put further back because I really, oh, I'm deconstructing now. I don't want to deconstruct. There we go. I really want that as my center fold, and I've got some tags here that I've backed ready with my ziggy zaggy papers, and I'm going to just pop those in there just to give you an idea. This is how it will look. There we go. I think that looks spiffing. Pop some lovely toppers on there now, and those come at the top. I think that looks really cool in the center of your journal. Right, okay, so the next one that I want to show you today now is another type of belly band. I personally love this style, and like I say, it's so effective but simple and quick and easy to do. You will need just a piece of paper, any paper, you know, kit page, whatever. What have we got here? Perhaps I'll use this one actually. And then I'm going to use my wiggly ruler, this one here, and I'm going to use it on the wide edge. So I'm going to first of all just give myself a nice wide edge. So that's the first day. Here we are. And then I'm going to take this across now. I'm just going to quickly double check on my measurement, which as I thought is, yes, it's 3 inches. So I'm going to just eyeball this across now, because you know me, I don't really measure anything, but just to give you an idea of what we're aiming for. So yeah, I'm going for about 3 inches wide. Just check that that's straight. Ooh. See, that's why I don't measure, because the minute I start looking at measurements, I get inside my head then. I'm like, oh, it's moving. Or have I done that right? Right, and I'm just going to quickly ink this. While I'm inking, I just want to bring to your attention, guys, we are absolutely all about community here on this channel. And when somebody in our community is not doing too good, you know, we like to encourage you to get behind them and support them. So I'm not sure, you probably, most of you, if not all of you, are already aware, but just in case you haven't seen it, there is a video up on Tina at Shabby-Dabby-Dooda's channel today. I think it was put up early hours of the night for us. She's not doing too good. She's not doing too good at all. Can I ask you, please go over, watch the video and just give her some support. Be that, I know she's got a coffee page. I'll be completely honest with you, the best way that you can support an artist is to make a donation via their Ko-fi channel. If you're doing it because you want to support them, because there are no charges taken for donations. It goes directly to her, and she will have it all. Whereas anything else, obviously, there are always deductibles and chargeables, and you know, with Etsy they take their cut, and everybody else wants their cut of everything else. But with not buy me a coffee, Ko-fi, with the Ko-fi page, if you go and make her a donation or buy her a coffee on there, all that goes to her. So yeah, just go and check out her video today, please, guys, and leave her a message of support, because she really needs our support at the moment. She's not in a tough time. She's a lovely lady, and she does a lot for the community, and she's done a lot for us with collaborations and everything in the past. So yeah, I would really appreciate you showing her your support. Okay, right, so we've got our inked up nice wiggly bit of paper or card. They're probably easy to do this with paper. You don't want things getting too thick. Now I'm going to now add on one of my lovely boho trims to this. However, you can use anything to finish this off. But I mean, you know, our theme is how boho can you go? So I'm going to just give you a couple of examples of how you could do this. I mean, depending on, you know, what you've got. But obviously the idea is we've taken our bit of paper, excuse me, rummaging through my paper bags, and then we are going to add on, you know, trims or lace to see how boho we can go. Oh, that is really pretty, that one there. I like that one. So I've got one to the side of me here that I've kind of already selected earlier on, which I just thought went really nicely together. And that was this background here with this lovely gold trim. And of course, when we put this together, we will then end up with a double belly band bonus. So I'm just going to select one to go on here. I'm not sure if I want to put that one on there actually, because that's all of our kit colours. I know it's a little long, I'll just trim that edge off there, but I think that would be quite nice. So we'll have those two there, and then that will be two done. Sorry, I'm bits of fluff flapping about everywhere here now. I'm going to just stitch these on because I absolutely don't want them going anywhere at all, and that's the one way to make sure that they are really secure, and then I will be straight back. Okay, so that one is just drying with it. I've glued this one mainly because there's all these lovely beautiful beads in there, and if I put that in my sewing machine, you can guarantee I'm going to end up snapping my needle. So that one's being glued. I'll let that dry. This one though was okay to sew because there were no sequiny bead things at the end. So I'm going to just glue this now onto the page, and we will have ourselves a double belly band, a very beautiful double belly band, which comes ready embellished. It's the great thing about using trims, and like I say, you can do this with a section of lace. You could do it with some fabric that you can add some funky stitching to if you like. All sorts of things. You can do it double layer with paper, whatever works for you. Like I say, I have this lovely boho trim to hand, so I'm going to use that. Just a minute. I put off the excess glue that seems to insist on spreading itself down various pages of my journal. How rude. But there we go. Excellent. And I think that looks very, very nice. And you can see we can pop something in behind there. And then we can also pop something in behind there. So you're going to get a double effect for that then. So there we are. You've got yourself two ideas there now today. Couldn't make it quicker and simpler for you. For how to add in some belly bands. You've got your vertical belly bands there. And then if we jump to the centre page, you've got your lovely horizontal belly bands there with your little stoppers at the bottom. So go and have a go at that. I think we're on days 92 and 93 now of our 100 days. I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday. Had a lot going on with family and things. So didn't have the opportunity, so that's why I've combined these two projects for you today, because we are racing towards the finishing line now, guys. I hope you're really enjoying the project, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will be back with you all tomorrow. And then tomorrow you have got Stacy over at Stacy's Crafty Jam for the collaboration. Take care, and I will see you all very soon. Bye now.